Hey Crossroads family, this is Pastor Richard. I'm coming with a wonderful announcement that we've been so excited about. As you know, last year when we approved the 2022 budget, we added for a family and children's pastor. We've been very grateful for everything that's been happening in Kids Road and in our children's ministry for the past 14, 15 months, watching as things have grown and prospered and ministry has gone wonderful here. But it was an opportunity to bring in a person that'll be transitioning to full-time here in our church, and that's Quinn Gray. I wanted to introduce him to you today. I let you hear about what God is doing in his heart. We began this process back in January, looking for who would be the next person. The interesting part is we went through a national search organization to no avail, and the whole time God had him here, volunteering, serving, working in numerous places. Taking an opportunity to just step up wherever we've asked him, whatever we've asked him to do. He told me probably a year ago that he felt like God was calling him into full-time ministry. We began to pray with him. Joey, the worship pastor, has been working with him, mentoring him, just seeking what God would do. And as only God can, God brought him in our direction, and we're just excited to introduce him as the next children and family pastor here at Crossroads Community Church. Quinn, introduce yourself. Tell them a little bit how you came to the Lord, about why God brought you here, what you envision God doing, and just some plans you might have.
Absolutely. Crossroads, I'm so excited to be joining the team here. I came to faith at a young age in my own church's children's ministry, and have been very, very passionate about that and seeing kids come to know Christ through the children's ministry. Throughout my time here at Crossroads, when I first came out here from Texas, my wife and I moved out here to take a job in Dorchester District 2, and we've just been so grateful to find Crossroads and be able to work with the youth and with the young people in this church, and we're just so excited for what's coming next.
As we're talking about transitioning to the Gospel Project, now that is something that we've not previously done. We're moving into an entirely different direction. Can you tell us a little bit about what you know about that and a little bit about what the vision may be in moving toward Gospel Project?
Absolutely. The Gospel Project is a phenomenal program that teaches kids the Bible chronologically. It has a lot of Bible content in it so that the kids are walking around every day knowing Scripture, making it part of their lives. I had the opportunity last week to check out another church locally that uses the Gospel Project and came away with some awesome ideas on how we can implement that curriculum and teach our kids some Bible knowledge that will stay with them as they grow and mature as a Christian.
Right. You know, as we know, the wonderful thing about transitioning to full-time here at Crossroads is not just Sunday morning, but there are many other things that take place here. We have Awana, we have on Wednesday nights, and then we have other opportunities, possibly some summer ministries, some things that maybe you're thinking about, maybe working with.
Yeah, absolutely. We're really excited. I plan to implement grow our Awanas program to bigger and better than ever, and also introduce a VBS program during our summer months to keep kids engaged in the gospel year-round.
That's awesome. As we think about that, you know, we've got some phenomenal Awana commanders that work, the wards that work with us on that. I know as you meet them and y'all begin to work together, working with that and through that. But one of the things that we need both on Sunday morning through Kids Road, on Wednesday night, our Awana program is more than doubled this year from last year. So what about workers? How do you see us positioned for children's workers? Is there a need? Are we set? I mean, what would be your take on that?
We absolutely need more children's volunteers. Now, parents, this is my call to you. As we reach out to your children to teach them about the gospel and teach them about what Christ can do in their lives, we're asking to step alongside you and minister to you as well so that we can reach your children together. And that includes joining us on Sunday morning and on Wednesday night, partnering in Kids Road and Awana to bring it to them.
Now, I know there's going to be some people sitting out there and they're going to hear this video, they're going to get excited about what God's doing with Gospel Project here in our church, but they're immediately going to say, but I've not been trained in that. I don't have any idea about how to teach. What would you say to that person that would say, I would like to help, but I just don't know if I can?
Absolutely. I have been fortunate and blessed in the fact that I have been a teacher and that I have learned how to teach, and I'm so excited to bring some of those skills to this ministry and be able to train our teachers and our parents to more effectively reach their kids with the gospel.
Well, that'd be great. So as we think about your ability to teach and train and equip, knowing that the South Carolina Baptist Convention will also partner with us. Other churches will partner with us. So we're excited about that. We look forward to being able to involve multiple people and give multiple opportunities for people to serve within these ministries. Now, knowing that you said you've come from teaching as you transition in, if I'm not mistaken, last year you were given quite an award. Is that not correct?
Yes, sir. I was fortunate to be awarded the Dorchester II Honor Rookie Teacher of the Year, which is a pretty strenuous process, and even recently was recognized as a finalist for the State Induction Teacher of the Year.
That's great. Now, the reason I bring that out is not to bring attention to you, but well-deserved honor, but to let Crossroads know that your commitment to what you do, your excellence and your ability to learn, implement, and move forward has been demonstrated even as you've come into the teaching profession. And so we're very excited about what God's doing. Tell us a little bit about your family and about your wife and how she is going to encourage and equip as you go through this as well.
Absolutely. My wife, Hayden, is the biggest supporter I've got, and I'm so excited that we are able to do this journey together and reach people and reach families together as a married couple. We're just thrilled.
That's awesome. Well, we don't want to bore you with an extended time here in this video. We want you to be excited. We want you to know who Quinn is and look for him as you see him around the church. Crossroads family, as we've already said, you know, we need workers. God is bringing in just so many people into our fellowship. We're seeing awesome things that are happening. They continue to happen. But one of the things that we must have if we're going to disciple your kids and we're going to implement ministries for the total family, we need people to step up. You know, one of the things we say here is sit one, serve one. And so we want you to find that place that you sit and worship with your church family, but also that slot that you're going to step into and serve. And so, again, this is Quinn Gray. He'll be moving throughout the church, introducing himself and asking those of you that would be willing to step up and serve with us either on Sunday morning in Kids Road or Wednesday nights over in Awana. And then also set in your calendar, and very quickly you'll be hearing of the dates for VBS for this summer. So be excited, be looking forward to what God is going to do. We love you. We look forward to serving with you as we move forward. Quinn, welcome aboard. I'm glad to have you.